Well, hello everyone, and happy Monday. I always like to call it Manic Monday. It's silly, but I always remember that song, Manic Monday, and I always try to get a lot done on Mondays, and I play that song. It's silly, it's just one of the silly things about my life. But anyway, I wanted to remember this dream I had last night. It was just a really good dream, and in my dream I saw Mom, and she was standing up, and for some reason I realized I was dreaming, but at the same time it felt real. It's hard to explain, but in those dreams where she's alive, I'm always wanting to see if I can actually touch her, or if she's transparent like a ghost. So in the dream I gave her a hug, and I could actually feel her arms around me, and I've been praying for a dream like that, because I used to have dreams like that about her a lot, but lately all the dreams I've had about her have just been sad, about her dying. So I was happy I got to give her a hug, and then I was just talking to her. I was like, Mom, do you know you died? I guess I was trying to see if we were in some other realm together. It sounds loopy, but I've had a lot of dreams like that where it felt like they were real and we were somewhere else together. But I was like, Mom, do you know you died? And she was like, no. And I was like, Mom, you're gonna die. Do you want to know how you die? Which this sounds ridiculous now that I'm saying it out loud. But she said, no, I don't even want to know. And I was like, oh man, if someone knew how I was gonna die, I would want to know. And anyway, that's kind of how that dream ended. But just being able to hug her and actually feeling her arms around me and her standing up, it just made it a really amazing dream. The reason it was so nice to see her standing up is because she was in a wheelchair for the last 7 years of her life. So it was just a happy dream. I don't know why I was being so morbid with her, asking if she knew she was dead and all that, but it's whatever. It was a nice dream. So today I got a phone call from the doctor. It was a voicemail saying I needed to call them back. And I was like, well, hopefully it's just to say that my lab work was all normal, but no, that wasn't what they wanted. So I called back, and they said I need to follow up with my family doctor. They said my labs show that I have this I don't even know how to say that, thrombocytopenia. So basically it's low platelets. A normal level would be 150,000 to 450,000, and mine is 132,000. So it's quite low from the low range of normal. It's not low enough that I'm gonna bleed to death or anything, but it can, what they're concerned with is what causes that, because it could be some scary things, it could be leukemia, or it could be lupus, which my cousin had lupus, and I've always wondered if I had that too, because my skin disease, it is its own disease, but it's typically part of a larger autoimmune disease. So lupus could be a possibility, and I don't want to have lupus, but if I do have it, it would just be nice to know that, because they don't really know what the larger autoimmune issue is that I have. They've never pinpointed that. But it could also be a virus. It could be AIDS or HIV, which I don't think I have. I've never been an intravenous drug user or anything like that. Or what were the other things it said? It could be mono. I don't think I have that either. There were a lot of different things it could be, but the one that would be the most scary to me is leukemia. It's weird because 2 years ago probably, I had a dream that I had leukemia, and it seemed so real. Like, I woke up the next day and texted my friend about it, and I was like, man, someday you're probably gonna get a phone call from me saying that I have leukemia. And I hope not, though. Like, I don't even want to be tested for that, because the bone marrow biopsy just sounds really painful. So I hope that's not even in the realm of possibilities. But I don't know. Like, I have a doctor's appointment about this at 11:30 tomorrow, and I have no idea what she's gonna say. I literally hope she just says, oh, it's not that low, don't worry about it. But I'm glad I found out that I have this, because it does explain some weird things I wondered about. Like, just today, I woke up and randomly I was coughed up blood, and I was like, what's that all about? That doesn't seem normal. and then like, other times I'll blow my nose and it just bleeds for no reason. Like, I'll just randomly bleed for no reason. So that's a symptom of that. It's good to know what causes it, because you're like, why am I randomly bleeding? This doesn't seem good. But also it explains why I'm so tired. Like, people think I'm just lazy because in order to function well, I need between 9 and 12 hours of sleep. Like, 10 seems to be my optimum. Last night I slept 11 hours, but now I know it's not because I'm lazy, it's because I have this. One of the symptoms is fatigue. So at least now I feel legit, and if anyone calls me lazy, I can tell them that I'm not. I'm actually not lazy at all. I do a lot more than most people do, but I need enough sleep to be able to function. Like, on 8 hours of sleep, I'm like a zombie. I feel like I'm sleepwalking, and I knew that wasn't normal, but I knew it wasn't laziness either. So Monday for me is library day. I went to the library today and I got some kids' Halloween books. I just enjoy looking at kids' books when I'm in bed, especially. I don't want to read something really serious or like where you have to think a lot, and I like the pictures. That sounds lame, but I do. That's just me. It's whatever. And I also got some cookbooks, because on Monday nights I like to watch TV and look at cookbooks, and I write down the recipes of stuff I think I might make, and I do end up making a lot of them, but the problem is I've got like 6 notebooks full of these recipes, and they're not in any order at all. So someday I really want to like make an index of all these recipes, and I'll start to make one sometimes, but then I forget where I put it, which is stupid, and then I have to start over. But I really want to make an index of these recipes, or at least like a table of contents, because sometimes I know I have a recipe written down and then I have no idea where it's at. So that gets annoying. Like, I don't want to sit there and look through all of these notebooks, but that's what I do on Monday nights. And since it's Manic Monday, I try to get a lot done. Like, I still have a lot I want to do today. It's 6 o'clock, so it seems late, but not really. I woke up at noon. To be honest, I was so worn out from the weekend and everything, and normally I do wake up around noon. I have trouble falling asleep, and by the time I fall asleep, like I said, like I'll do best on 10 hours of sleep, but I've been trying to wake up a little earlier, but I have no desire to wake up ridiculously early, like at 7 a.m., because the thing is, I really can't be in the sun anyway, so it makes no sense to wake up early. It makes more sense to wake up later. I'm more able to tolerate the sun in the fall and the winter, because the UV light is lower, and it's really the UV light that my skin has issues with. So yeah, I'd like to wake up more like 11. I was just worn out from the weekend, but I gotta get up early tomorrow for this appointment. So yeah, today, oh, I made my pasta salad with that linguine, and it turned out really good. I put grape tomatoes in it, and what else? I put spinach, uncured salami, which, I mean, it tastes the same as regular salami. I'm sensitive to the nitrates and the regular stuff, so I get the uncured. And I added Parmesan cheese and that Tuscan olive oil. I should have put olives in it though, I should add that. But it was really good. That pasta tastes really good. It tastes totally different than just regular store-bought. So that was good. I made that for lunch. And what else? Oh, I still have to do laundry, clean out the litter box. I want to mop the floor. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna feel up to doing that. That's really a big job. My whole apartment, it's the linoleum floor instead of carpet, so it takes like 8 Swiffer mop pads to do the whole floor. I just don't know if I feel up to doing that today, but I just had a lot written on my to-do list because it's Manic Monday. It's like get it all done on one day. So yeah, tomorrow I have that appointment, so I hope it's no big deal. Like, I'm just wanting to enjoy my life and not really wanting to go on any kind of medical journey. Like, I don't want this to turn into like this is my leukemia journey. It's like, no thanks. I went through someone else's medical journey for probably like, seems like my whole life. My mom, who raised me, she just had a lot of issues, and I don't want my own life to be that way. And there's Sunny. She's, well, come here if you want to be in the video. Here's Sunny. She's wanting to be in the video, I guess. But what else? I don't know. I'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope it's no big deal, but I don't know what I'm gonna watch on TV tonight. I watched The Good Doctor, but that won't be on Hulu until tomorrow. I watched Top Chef Family Style, that new show La Brea, that's pretty good. And I watched The Lost Symbol on Peacock. Yeah, that's on there. I watched Top Chef Junior, and I watched Top Chef obsessively, so I limited my Top Chef watching to when I get in bed and just one episode. Otherwise, I could totally just binge watch that show. So I tried to do everything in moderation. But yeah, I don't know what I'll watch tonight. Probably I'll see if a new episode of one of those is on. I don't get any live TV. I just have Hulu, Peacock, and Disney Plus. I have a free trial of Disney Plus. I'm not gonna pay for it when that's done, but I am gonna keep Hulu and Peacock because I just love those, and I do limit my TV watching. I only do that in the evening after like 8 or 9 p.m. Otherwise, I wouldn't get anything done. I try to be productive during the day. And I don't know, I might go out for a walk too on the beach to see the sunset. Oh shoot, I just realized, like, what time did they say? I think she said 6:47, which that would be really soon. Like, it's too late to go for that, I guess. It's crazy that the sun sets so early now, because I remember, like, I wouldn't even go out to the sunset until 9 p.m. and now it's 6:13 and I'm like, oh, it's too late to go, really. I don't know, maybe I'll go anyway. I really love to watch the sunset on the beach. You can't hardly see it on the beach anymore, but it's still a nice time to go for a walk, so I don't know, I gotta water the plants and do the dishes too. So that's my life today on Manic Monday, and I guess that's about all for now. Alright, well, thanks for listening about my crazy life. Bye for now.